Hello everyone. This is again Dr. Vinit Kumar Purohit from Mahavir Institute of Technology and Science, Jardin, Pali. We have read in previous lectures about the right understanding and the harmony at the very first level in human values. About the self and the body, we distinguished the two separate entities, that human being is more than the body, and that is about the observer, that is the self. So here, moving further, in this lecture, we shall be coming to know about harmony in the family. Here, harmony in the family, like following all the rules and regulations in the family, along with our relatives, and we shall be coming to know that how the things are taking place in our family. Here, we shall be jotting down a list of all the bhavas which are very much important to live with the others. And that is why when we start making a list, we come across the nine bhavas. I hope in the next slide we can have a list of the nine bhavas which are very important. In the next slide, undoubtedly, we shall have the list of the nine bhavas. Yes, it is displayed in front of us that in the family, we people come to know about the paying of the relationship with all our relatives, our parents, our siblings, uncle, aunt, and all that. And we can measure, we can understand that here, this list of the nine bhavas are playing a significant role in which, at the number one, we start with the trust. We start with the trust. That is known as the foundation value, and that is followed by respect, affection, care, guidance, reverence, glory, gratitude, and love. A love which is considered at the complete value. Yes, in the slide, we are coming to know the Hindi names, the Hindi versions also of the particular feeling in front of that. So here we start with the trust. Trust is what? When somebody is asked, like, what is trust? To be assured, to have the clarity that the other wants to make me happy and prosperous. This is basically the bottom line of the trust. Trust. Here, I shall tell you what the trust. Like when I ask you what trust is, we start actually counting with whom we trust. And here the definition is simply happy and prosperous. That is actually a trustworthy person for us. But here the definition actually gets changed. Here about the previous two words of the human value subject, that about the intention and the competence. Intention, as I told you, intention is basically the self. Intention is self, which is very much pure. It's still everyone. This is what we are going to read over here today. And competence is basically the behavior. So we need to trust basically the self, which is pure of everyone, and which can never be diluted. It is a book that on the basis of the natural acceptance, we shall be coming to know about the trust. Here, there is actually in this PPT, in this slide, we are having a list of the questions in two parts of a page. One is basically measured on the basis of the intention, and other is basically measured on the basis of the competence. When we say about ourselves, I want to make myself happy, we get the answer yes. I want to make the other happy, yes. The other wants to make me happy, he or himself wants to make me happy, we say yes. The other wants to make me sorry. The other wants to make himself or herself, yes. The other wants to make me happy. Here actually we get a question mark. And on the other side, when we check on the basis of the ability, we say I'm able to make myself happy, always happy. No, I'm able to make the other always happy. No, like there is a question mark that is actually the red color. So the other is make myself always happy, question mark. The other is always able to make me always happy. Again, you can see the two question marks are over there. So in this slide, the page is actually divided into parts. The same questions are being asked on the side of this natural acceptance. On the right, actually, so we start actually querying these things on the basis of ourselves. We come to know that we are on the basis of the self, on the basis of natural acceptance. Okay, but when we bear others, that actually measurement is done on the basis of the competence. So that is like very much about the feeling of mistrust. And whenever we come across to the feeling of the mistrust, that is actually taking towards us towards the unhappiness. But once when we have a trust, we can be happy. Yes, next slide, please. We start outing. Next slide. In next slide, we shall come to know. Yes, about the other, we always measure on the basis of the competence. That other can never be, happy. But about myself, I always say that I am always good because, like, what we are doing, we are committing a mistake over here. We are measuring ourself on the basis of natural acceptance, on the basis of self intention. But on other, we are actually taking that others are doing something intentionally. Yeah, let me explain. Intention is actually not the motive. Intention is basically the self, which is always pure. Yes, in the next slide, come to know that. Next slide, please. Next slide, we'll come to know that what the trust is actually playing very important role over here. To have the clarity the other wants to make me happy and prosperous. When we are sure it is actually very much favorable to me, on the basis of competence, actually we start judging, and it is not actually appropriate. In this world, the intention of every individual, that is pure. So the self of everyone wants to try to make others happy, but on the competence basis, when we start judging, we actually get into mistrust. Yes, next slide, please. Next slide, please. Yes. When we start actually checking on the basis of the competence of other, we get irritated. We get actually too much irritated. We get angry because this is what actually we are doing on the basis of the competence, and which is really not good. So yes, in the next slide, we shall come to know about the trust, that what the questions actually we discussed, that other wants to make me happy, I'm always happy with the other. These questions are basically the mirror image of each other. Like, I want to make always other happy, and other also wants to make me happy. So, these actually questions were the mirror images of each other. And over there, we can say what we have to trust. We have to trust actually the intention of the other. That is always pure. So the next feeling over here in the harmony, to be in harmony with the family, that is going to be respect. Respect is what? Like, what are our criteria to respect others? Let's see the slides. In the next slides, we shall come to know about the respect. We can say in today's world, yeah, in the next slide, we shall come to know that what we people are doing. In the next slide, we shall come to know what we people are actually going to pay off our feelings, obligations about the respect. In the next slide, yes, this is the list of all the 9 bhavas over here, starting with the foundation value, that is trust. Yes, next, please. In the next slide, we shall come to know, yes, see, it is written over here, respect is basically the right evaluation, you know. And yes, we are actually taking the word in the parts also. Sam plus man, samyak, mapna, ठीक ठीक, आकलन करना. Next slide, please. So basically the right evaluation of somebody. So are we really following this particular vista over here? Let us check out what we are doing. We are doing actually the over evaluation. Here I can like actually give you the example that the father is admiring the son in front of the neighbors and the relatives, that my son can do anything. Next is under evaluation, when the father actually starts stating that my son cannot do anything. How is it possible? He is the human being and he can do so many things. Otherwise evaluation, that my son is like the donkey. So it is like even we are not considering a human being as the human being. So the 3 types of actually the the ways of which we are following, which are not disrespectism, which we are following. Next slide, please. In the next slide, we shall come to know what is evaluation. We can see that the self of everybody is same. Okay, but we are measuring people on the basis of body. So when we say that what our purpose, the purpose of every human being is to be happy and prosperous. So we can say our purpose is same. What the program actually, the program is to be in harmony in all the 4 levels: individual, family, society, nature. So our program is same, and our purpose is same. What the potential is desire, thought, and expectation. Like on the desire, thought, and expectation, we shall be trying to be happy, in happiness and prosperity in all the 4 levels. And this is our purpose, so that we are always together. So how can I say the other is actually not equal to me? And that is why like I am going to disrespect or respect somebody. No, the other is always similar to me. Next slide, please. Next slide, please. In the next slide, yeah, see, these are actually the ways to respect somebody in our society as a time, and these are actually not the ways, these are actually the differentiations. Like on the body, on the basis of the age, on the basis of the gender, race, the family that particular person belongs to, and the physical. Like, yeah, these are actually the factors that we are actually following nowadays to respect or disrespect somebody. But the gross misunderstanding is the human being is equal to body, while the reality is human being is the coexistence of the self and body. And this is what we have yesterday. We have read it already. Yes, next slide, please. What are the other ways of respecting? This is on the physical facility. Like if somebody is very rich, somebody has the very high designation, then we start respecting or disrespecting. But here The misunderstanding is physical facility is happiness. No, happiness is being in a state of harmony. That is actually happiness. And yes, the next and the last, the third way that we disrespect, that is the beliefs, the isms like the Buddhism, Hinduism, communalism, the sects, the castes somebody is actually coming from, and the innovation, somebody's doctor, engineer, IAS. Yes, on these bases also, we start actually respecting what is respecting, but here, my dear students, this is also the cross misunderstanding. If the preconditioning of the other matches with my preconditioning, then the other is like me, of my caste, of my profession. If like we are following this mentality, then we are going to disrespect the others. Because reality is every human being is like me. We got the same purpose and program and potential. Yes, in the next slide, we will come to know. Yes, these are the three different actually ways that we are following, but they are not actually the ways to respect. These are actually the differentiations which we are making, and that is very wrong. Next slide, please. In the next slide, we will come to know that respect the right relation on the basis of the self is like the program, purpose, and potential are same. So everyone is actually similar to me, and that is appreciation. Okay, next please. We are complementary to each other. We are similar to each other. Next slide, please. Yes, see, like when we follow the prevailing actual notions, which are actually about the differentiation, disrespecting, then we, come to stuff. We are not found competent. We are found egoistic. We are deprived and distressed. Okay, next slide, please. In the next slide, we want to know that whatever we are doing today, the ways of respecting, those are totally wrong. We are only and showing that it is going to incur the wars, the respect, itself in between. And the small actually thing of disrespectism will take into the world war also. Okay, people actually start fighting with each other. So it should not be done. Okay, next please. Next slide, please. In the next slide, we should know that when everyone is equal to us, we need to respect each other. And this is the sum over here. Yes, apart from trust and respect, we are having some more bhavas also. The rest self bhavas, which we are going to read in the side relationship, which is going to let us about the rest of the bhavas, the feelings, which will be very helpful for us to make the Swarajya, to make the complete Samaj, a happy society. And that particular feelings of all the 9 bhavas will provide us the justice. Okay, so let's start with the next slide, understanding the relationship, the justice. What is justice? I would like to explain you. Next slide, please. In the next slide, yes, again, we are having a list of the 9 bhavas once again, which in number 1 and number 2, we have gone through in detail. Next slide, please. Yeah, I was actually telling you, before actually moving to the third bhava, that is affection, I would like to move to tell you that what the justice is. Justice is not that is taking place in the court, where one party gets happy after the verdict arrives and the other party gets angry or deprived or depressed and dissatisfied. No, we have learned that respectism is like the feeling that everybody is actually equal to me. So the justice that is actually taking place in the court, that is not the justice exactly. The justice is basically when two entities are exchanging their feelings, the feelings which I am actually going to tell you. Yes, further. But when we are exchanging these feelings and both the entities are understanding these feelings also correctly, that is basically the justice. When the two entities are understanding the exchange of the feelings in a proper and righteous manner, that is the justice. So here comes the next third feeling, that is affection. Affection is like when we are started trusting each other, when we start respecting each other. It means we are having the feeling of affection. We are, enriched with the love of sneha, that we keep the affection to others. And when there is absence of the affection, it means like there is jealousy, there is nothing. But the affection will say that we will love each other. Okay, next feeling, please. After affection, we shall have care. In the next slide, we shall have care. Yes, the care actually is going to tell us that whom to trust, whom to respect, and for whom to have the affection, feeling of love, feeling of sneha. Over there, we shall be actually caring of people. If somebody is like ill, somebody requires your attention in the ailment, that is actually care. So whom we have some affection, we trust, we shall be taking care of them also. And if we are taking care of somebody, if they require any sort of guidance, that is going to be our fourth feeling over here. That is Vatsalya in Hindi known as So the right understanding teaches us that you have to guide whom you care. Okay, next fifth feeling in front of our eyes will be displayed very soon. Next PPT, in the next PPT, we will come to know about the fifth feeling, and that is reverence. This reverence is the feeling in Hindi known as Shraddha. Reverence is the feeling like if somebody has some knowledge, some realization, some understanding, and I need to pray, I need to have a feeling of respect undoubtedly for them. I need to have a feeling of worship about the people, those who have some excellence. Excellence like a person who is superior to the others, who is a very good person, and he has no jealousy, he has no the feeling of competition, the excitement of the competition. So the reverence is like the people, those who have good knowledge better than me. I need to worship them. Next feeling, please. Next slide, please. In the next slide, we shall come to know about glory. Yes, next slide, please. Yeah, that reverence is basically about the excellence and competing. This is what I have already informed you. Okay, we need to have the feeling of excellence for others and not of competing. The feeling of excellence like will make you available for everybody, but the feeling of competence like will make you superior to others. No. Next slide, please. Yes, in the next slide, we shall come to know, children, about the glory and gratitude. The glory is basically the feeling, you know, very much thankful. Sorry, not thankful, but the feeling where we are making the efforts. We are feeling the feel of reverence. People, those who made the efforts for their excellence, like the people, those who are having the excellence, those who did something big, something magnum opus in the society for others. So we feel proud regarding them. And yes, the next feeling is gratitude, second last. That gratitude, the feeling, is going to teach us that we need to be thankful for each and everyone, whosoever is actually coming in front of our eyes. Yes, in the next feeling, that is the feeling of love, that is about the complete, that is the complete feeling, that is the feeling of love. And when we have the last 8 feelings, it means like now we are able enough to have the complete feeling, and that is the feeling of love with the others. And this feeling of love is going to make a complete akhanda samaja, unbreakable samaja, society. Okay, so yes, in the next slide, I'm going to sum up, I'm going to give you the conclusion that here we were coming to know about these important feelings, and which is going to maintain the harmony in our family. Now we shall be moving towards the harmony in the society. So please, yes, this is what we have already done. Now we shall be opening the slide, the harmony in society. The harmony in society, here, after the feeling of the love, we will be coming to know about the harmony in society, because the 9 feelings, right from trust till love, will give us the society, a complete society in which we are going to love with each other. And yes, the slide is in front of us, harmony in society. Can we have the next slide, please? The next slide will let us know that harmony in society will be teaching us 2 things. One is about, next slide, please. One is about the goal, our goals in the society. And to accomplish the goals, we must have the 5 dimensions also. So yes, yeah, it is displayed over there. The goals in human being to have a good society. Yes, in the next slide, please. We are actually in the, yes, we are in the society. So we are surrounded by the people, crowd, battlefield, everything is there. In the next slide, we shall come to know about. Please make the next slide. In the next slide, yeah, we are going to come to know about the human goals. What are the human goals? The 4 levels I have already taught you: right understanding, prosperity, fearlessness, coexistence. These actually are the feelings that one must have to have. Like in individual, there must be right understanding. In family, it must be there must be prosperity. In society, there should be fearlessness, whereas in the nature, there should be coexistence. Okay, like we need to understand these levels with these goals. Next, what we are actually doing today, the gross misunderstanding, that is not the particular notion. Accumulation by makers process. So like those were actually the gross misunderstanding in today's world. And to complete our goals, the human order, the 5 dimensions. Number one is education and sanskar. Like whatever we are taught today, it is not like that is like after the exam the things are over. No, we need to follow. We need to start living on those particular emotions that we talk about. Second is the health and siyama, like fast siyama. So body is like very important. This is what we got to know about the harmony, self, and body. So body is very important, and to keep body accurate, we need to follow so many disciplines also. Third comes the production and work. The production and works are going to tell us that it is very important on the basis of natural acceptance. One must know that what is to be produced and how much is to be produced. This is going to be our last slide, and here we shall be winding it up. So yes, see, the production and work should be decided that what is to be produced and how it should be produced. Next, I told you that is not that is taking place in the. It is basically like how would you, how would you enrich, how you okay, it is upon us that how would you protect nature and how would you preserve the things. Okay, so yes, we are enriching the way we are nourishing and enriching. Yeah, in front of these 5 dimensions, is going to be the goal of right understanding like individual. Then is going to be for family nature. Production is again going to tell us about second and third. No, we will be keeping the slides again only. Yes, please can I have the last slide? Yeah. On the fourth area, that is what to make the society fearless. And the fifth is actually things about the education. So I will go on the that prosperity in family and the society fearlessness. That must be fearlessness. So these goals will be to understand. And this was about the harmony of society. Thank you really very much.